Type hard, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna turn my ringer off. But I need my phone up because I'm waiting on calls from everybody. Hello, hello, good morning, everybody. Good Sunday to you. I'm sure a lot of you are watching the footy today. And by footy, I mean real football. Waka, waka, waka. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Hello. So, anyhow, here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just so you guys know, if you look right here, Seasons of the Muse only has 3 days left. And so, unless one of you is an absolute sweetheart, um, it's going to be difficult for us to meet the goal. Now, this doesn't mean that the book's not going to come out. What it means is that um, the run of the book is going to be much smaller, like the original first run of the book. The first edition is going to be a much smaller run, highly more collectible, because there's only going to be it's probably going to be half of what it was before, so it'll probably be like 50 of the original run books. And the only other time I did something like that was when Fingering the Mundane came out, and that was because the first like when I was doing prices for the book, the first like manuscript that I was trying to figure out, um like I had it priced for a certain amount or whatever. Or I got quotes to make the paperback copy of the book, and the print was so small that I'm like, there's no way anyone's going to want to read this. So then I had to um, change the print. And then when I changed the print, the book was almost 300 pages. Like when I changed the size of the print. And because of that, the money that was raised for Fingering the Mundane didn't cover the cost of printing like 150 books, which was the original plan for that one. So I scaled that one back to, I think, 50. I think 50 was the original run. It might have been 100, but I think it was 50. Um, so with Seasons of the Muse, we're gonna probably go down that road too. There's probably only gonna be like 50 copies of um, the first edition, and then I'll probably do a second edition and have that up on like print on demand sites like Amazon or something like that afterwards. So yeah, so that's what's going on with Seasons of the Muse. Because we extended the deadline for it, this will be. I will probably. These should be getting to you, the people who have supported the campaign. It should be getting to you guys. I would say the third week of October, if my calculations are correct. So that's when seasons will be going out for everybody. So yeah, so that's what's going on with Seasons of the Muse. Again, you only have a couple days left, and then you will never see this thing around my head again. At igg.me/@/Seasons of the Muse. There will be a link down below if you don't like typing URLs. So that's fun and pleasant. Am I right? I have some coffee here, and I'm going to be having a sip of it. Out here in the desert today, it is not blistering hot. But when you're inside from going outside, it does feel a little humid. So that's a thing that's kind of weird. But that is a thing that's happening. The other thing that's been going on this week is we are in the casting stages of Black Star. And I won't tell you everything, but know that as long as everyone can agree to terms, I have my Lucas picked, which I'm very happy about. I have my Sue Callahan picked, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy about all of this. And obviously, Morgan Wellington has already been cast. Jonathan Kensington has been cast. And I'll show you this one. I feel like this is one that I could let you guys know about. And most importantly, okay, Prince Harry has been cast in Black Star Canyon. Look at that cutie. Look at that cutie patootie just wanting to get into trouble, just wanting to save the day, solve crimes, do the thing. Yeah. So that's really fun. Very, very much looking forward to all of this. I have tomorrow, I'm going to be reading quite a few of the Cheneys that we're going to be looking at. Mindy, riding home from a horror convention right now. Oh my gosh, which convention was it? How was it? Tell me everything. Give me the deets. I want the deets. All the deets are belong to us. That was ridiculous. I wonder if I could fix this. We've played this game before. I'm gonna try to fix this while we're here. Oh yeah, that's good. We'll just do that. Nope, that's not wonderful, but we'll fix it. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. And I won't do this to like make you guys go crazy. Oh no, it's been an earthquake. Oh my god. Okay, that's stupid. Dad joke central. All right. So there's this new button in YouTube here. When you're doing a live stream. And I am very curious how it works. Colorado Festival of Horror Creatures. Ooh, that is a title and a half. Did you see any celebrities there? Any creatures? Who did you see and what were they doing? Oh yeah, and Dr. Clive has also been cast. Maybe that's who I thought my 5 o'clock was with today. Shit. I am not. What's the word? I need an assistant or a secretary or the ability to not be a douchebag and just use Google Calendar like everyone else. I am having a very hard time keeping straight what's going on. Today, I got to check this right now. The Alien Marines. Oh my God, we're all there other than Ripley. That's awesome. Um, um, uh, all your base, all your base are belong to us. Jimmy Jam. What's going on, man? Let's see. And Stephen Graham Jones was the main author there. That's cool. That is awesome. Okay. So I have somebody reading for Francine. I have somebody reading for the detectives. I have two people reading for the detectives, and then I have someone reading for Becca today. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. I am so excited. I am so excited, guys. So excited. Oh, I was so heartbroken. There was this person who I thought would have been an amazing Francine, um, who I was supposed to read on Friday. And at the last minute, she canceled because her agent um, wanted her working on something else. And I mean, it was probably just her saying it, but it cracks me up when people blame things on their agent. But that's an easy way to get out of having to do stuff. So I get it. I get it. I get it. Um, oh, yeah, I was supposed to read that Elizabeth person, and she's shooting today. So she wanted to postpone till next week. I think it might be too late, but I think there is a possibility for that. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me over here. But this thing I wanted to try because I was going to make another cup of coffee real quick and then come back and hang out with y'all. Um, but there's this button here that YouTube's telling me I could push. So I'm going to see what happens right now. I'm just going to do this for a second. I'm just going to pour coffee in a mug and be right back. So whatever happens, guys, don't go nowhere. Let's see. Um, oh, it makes you pick a time? That's ridiculous. I don't know if I like that. Should I do that? Choose how long you'll be away. Remember to mute your mic. So if I still have to do that anyway, I might as well just do it the way I was going to do it before. That's fucking weird. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Here. And I won't even mute my mic. No, we're going to do this. This is the BRB page. I'm getting coffee, guys. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Okay. I'm going to get coffee. Okay. All your base, all your base are belong to us. Oh man, I just spilled coffee. God damn it. That's what happens. That is what happens. Okay. Perfect. All right, and we are back. We are back. I'm going to share a little something with you guys here. Just because this is an interesting little tidbit that I didn't realize was such a huge, like, mystery in the Legend of Zelda lore. This is so stupid. I can't believe we've been talking about this. So I stumbled upon a video while I was waiting for an actor the other day. And it was so ridiculous. But apparently, one of the localization issues when transferring from the original Japanese of Legend of Zelda to the American Legend of Zelda is the clue from the old man in the first dungeon. Okay. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, for those of you who've watched my channel for a while, you will notice that I have a Legend of Zelda shirt from the first cave on the start screen on Legend of Zelda. And it says, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. and it's the sword and Link and whatever. So it's one of those rooms, but it's in the first dungeon. And it says something along the lines of Eastmost Peninsula hides a secret. Okay. And like, apparently, for years and years and years, no one knew what this meant. Because I guess the original clue in there said something different in the Japanese. Like, it was like a completely different clue about something totally different. I think is what the argument was. So this whole thing was just kind of weird. So because there's not really like anything other than on the overworld, you have that peninsula that has the heart container with the raft thing, the I think it's the money making game, and then there's like a secret wall you can go through to get 100 rupees. Okay, that takes you up to the top. Whatever. A lot of people always thought that's what it was. That's what I always thought it was. But if you look at the map in the first dungeon, the Triforce piece is in the eastmost peninsula. Um, you have my attention. But it's like the eagle, I think, is what it's called, that dungeon. And the Triforce is the thing. And then the person making the video is like, I don't think this is right because that's what you have the compass for. And the compass tells you where the Triforce piece is located. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But like, if this is the first dungeon you're in, there's a good possibility that you don't know what that light flashing is. So I could see it could be that as well. But at the end of the day, I don't think either one of them matters because either way, there is something in the eastmost peninsula, whether you are in the dungeon or you are on the overworld. So, like, what's the argument? What's the fight? I mean, I guess clickbait be damned, they got me to watch the fucking video. But, like, this dude went into, like, he was, like, trying to track down developers from the game from like the Japanese version in Nintendo, like Japan, and then trying to like track people down who like wrote the guide and stuff with the game. Like he went like hard trying to find this answer out. And I'm like, God damn, like there's a lot of other questions I would be asking other than what does this mean? But you know, mysteries are fun, and it's a old mystery. It's older than Twin Peaks, for fuck's sake. So yeah, I guess people are interested. I don't know. Like, Jimmy, do you know like what did you think that meant, or were you just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care? And then the best one though, the 10th enemy holds the bomb or whatever like that. Um, the mechanic is so fucking weird and stupid anyway that no one knew what that meant for years and years and years until people started emulating the game and like looking at the code and the ROM and stuff and trying to figure it out. And it's like if you can kill 9 enemies without taking any damage, and then the 10th enemy you kill with a bomb, you force a bomb drop. So then you will get 4 bombs every time this happens. So my favorite hidden secret video was by Jacob Geller about the hunt for a potential Final Colossus and Shadow of the Colossus for PS2. Fun video. Was there a potential Final Colossus? Okay, let me see. So that's a thing. Let me just get an email address real quick. Sorry, like this is why I need someone to do these things for me. That's the fun in watching the video. Oh, you're gonna make me watch it now. Good Lord. Okay. Um, okay, my casting assistant. Um, sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. So I have things I have to do today later, and I had someone cancel today, so I'm trying to move everybody up because it was like right in the beginning of the day, and I'm trying to move everybody up so I'm not sitting here with like an hour and a half break in between. No, there isn't one, but his in-depth look about is worth watching if you're a fan. Yeah, like there's like especially with the first Legend of Zelda game, there are so many cool things you can do, like screen scrolling and block clipping and just every like hack that you could get into. Like another game series that's really great like that is Mega Man. Like if it wasn't for like speedrunners, there's so many things that like we would never know. You know what I'm saying? But watching people speed run Mega Man is like insane. It is like it's I almost like that better than watching people speed run the original Super Mario Brothers. This is the dumbest live stream I've ever done. I'm really sorry, guys. But yeah. Link's Awakening had those exploits, stuff left by the devs. Yeah, Link's Awakening is my second favorite Zelda game. Then probably I do like the Oracle games, like the what is it? Oracle of Seasons, and is that what it's called? I don't know. There were those two games that used the same engine as like Link's Awakening and A Link to the Past. Link to the Past is honestly like my least favorite of those like four games, which is weird. But then Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is way too much like Final Fantasy for me. Ages and Seasons, that's what it is, yeah. And then probably after those, I don't know, do I like Ocarina of Time better than shit, how come dude my brain you know what I think it is? I think I finally filled my brain. Like my brain is full. So like now like little other things fall out when I'm trying to make room for other things. Man, I had a good run. Fuck. But yeah, no, I have to get rid of stuff. What is the one where the moon is going to crash into Hyrule? Majora's Mask. Fuck, that was really difficult. Yeah, I think I like Majora's Mask better than Ocarina of Time, just because it's weird. It's kind of a weirder game. But and then kind of after that, like I didn't really do a whole lot. Like I think I played. I hated the look of Wind Waker. What was that one with the horse that my kid played all the time? That one was kind of fun. Keep wanting to say Skyrim, and I'm like, nope, that's not what it's called. That's a completely different thing. But also I love adventure on Atari. That's I would almost rather play that than the Zelda games sometimes. But that's because I'm old and weird. Old and weird. Man, Majora's Mask I have on 3DS and Wind Waker has to grow on you, but it's actually amazing. Yeah, and I've heard like almost all the Zelda games that like I initially didn't like really grow on you, except that train one. I've never really heard anyone say good things about that one. Or Hyrule Warriors. That like I think that one was like they tried to like make it be like the old like Final Fantasy game. I'm not 100%. But yeah, those ones I've oh, Breath of the Wild. That was the one I wanted to play because everyone's like, "Yeah, it's like the first Zelda game." And I'm like, "You're full of shit." But cuz like I always play the original Zelda game with a randomizer. Spirit Tracks is a hidden gem. Okay, you're the first person I've ever talked to that said that. So I will I will figure this out with you. But because I would love to play, like I don't know if I would stream this. Maybe I would. It would give me a reason to do it. But I've always wanted to like play through every Zelda game and like not only beat it but try to like 100% the game kind of thing. And then just like rate them because like the Zelda games, like especially the early Zelda games, are such like a huge important thing for me, you know. But like I always end up going, nope, I'm just gonna do the randomizer and just have all the dungeons be different and all the stuff be different, and I'll just do that. Man, that first Zelda game, what a fucking wow. Like that they just like they broke the mold with that one, guys. They broke the mold. I just remember when I was a kid, it was so hard. I'm like, what am I even doing? Like this game's stupid. I just walk around and stab things and then go to another screen and still don't know what to do. Man, that was a fun game. Good times. Look at me reminiscing like a weird old man right before his death. Touch wood. Let's not do that. Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like that old idea you should give yourself permission to like silly stuff. Oh yeah. No, believe me, I have definitely given myself permission to like silly stuff. I mean, I'm wearing my fucking Donkey Kong shirt. Everything's fine up here. Um, but like I love the original Zelda games so much that like when things aren't like that, like it like annoys me. I have to break that. I have to break that idea and just enjoy the journey that each thing takes me on. I can do that. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, there's a part of me that thinks I'm going to go into my channel here and private all of my videos that I've ever done on here because I have like a couple thousand videos, and since I've had this channel for so long and done so much stuff on it, I think like my channel is kind of broken YouTube. Like YouTube's like, I don't know what the fuck you do here. Like I can't help you. Like you're on your own. So I feel like I need to like I don't want to start a new channel. Although I am going to start a new channel for the production company for Black Star. That's a whole other thing. We'll talk about at a later date. But maybe I'll just put all my videos for members and just like kind of start from scratch. I think I'll leave like the writing tip videos or the creative tip things on because I think those are really helpful. And then maybe the Bukowski videos because those seem to be the only things that people watch on this channel. I don't really get many subscribers from those videos, but those videos are the ones that people watch the most. Fickle YouTube viewers. Damn it. How dare you? Curating your message might be a good idea. You could create playlists too. I have lots of playlists, but that's another thing. Maybe I have too many playlists. I mean, I've had this channel for almost 10 years, and like I had another YouTube channel for since YouTube started in '06. So it's like yeah, it's so weird. Anyway, so Black Star stuff is going really good. reading these scenes with actors is fucking crazy. It's so weird, like, after all this time, because again, I wrote the pilot in 2001. Most of you weren't even fucking born yet, you weirdos. But I wrote that pilot in 2001, and this is like the first time that, like, actors have been, like, doing the parts. It's fucking crazy. And I need to get like a mailing list going for Black Star as well, and send out like the cool little freebie things for it. At least you don't post 5 to 6 videos in a row like someone you know who. Is he still doing that? God, you would think that a day would come when he's just like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about anymore. It's fucking weird. But no. I guess there's always something to bitch about. That's kind of fun, though. Black Star is gonna be cool. That's the fucking plan, dude. Oh my god. That is the fucking plan. Let's do this real quick. Don't go nowhere, guys. I am also trying to curtail my language because the YouTube gods do not look fondly upon those with a foul tongue. So that's fun. That's a thing. But yeah, so Seasons of the Muse again, 3 days left. And once that's done, and I put the order in, like, every, like, breath I breathe is going to be Black Star. So I hope you guys don't get bored of hearing about Black Star. Maybe I'll go back and look through a lot of the old videos on the old channel and try to find some, like, awesome Black Star material and try to, like, revamp it for y'all. And again, I'm going to take all those books down off the Amazon, off the Zon, and do the re-release with all the extra stuff. Oh, I did decide this the other day. Silly question. Have you sketched any costume design concepts? No, but what I have been doing, Nicky Jam. What I have been doing is having the people, when they audition, tell me what they think the character should be wearing. But, like, I do it in a different way, and then I just want to see how they see the character. But this was the thing I was going to say, and this is something that Chris. This is something I've always like kind of frowned on when I saw other people make things. But usually it's because, like, a writer writes a book and then a director comes along and completely fucks the book up and does it differently. And the way I'm looking at this is I'm going to start this exactly like the book starts, but I'm going to be completely open to the fact that this is a living, breathing creature and it's going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do. And I just have to try to rein it in and, like, keep it on its path. So I am very open to collaboration with the actors that we're bringing in. I'm very open to locations that might not be exactly what I would have written the locations to be. Like, if we end up with an amazing location for something, that's what we're going to do. And I've already added characters that aren't in the books that are going to be like major characters in the show, and there's like definite like purposes for them. And then I don't know if you guys remember in the Black Star books, at the end of each like book, episode book, there was a clue at the end of the book. It would say like clue number 1, and then it would say something. Those clues I'm like putting in the show now. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like those will be actual scenes that are filmed. And I had a ridiculous idea, and I don't know if this is a good idea, but it's not something I'm going to need to know right away. It's something that will unfold, that will, it's one of those things that it would be so weird because no one's ever done it before, and it's going to be a very unique thing if we do it, but it might be one of those things that have never been done before because it might not be a good idea, but it's never been done before to my knowledge. So I'm like, oh my God, this could be really interesting. You know what I'm saying? So The Expanse did a fine job of expanding the setting and cast by allowing more to enter the story during the show writing. Yeah, totally. Interesting method of creating actor engagement to their part. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like I seriously like dude, like it's so crazy because like there's so many ideas I have in my head about this thing that I can't share. And one of the great things about writing a book, at least for me, as opposed to like filming anything or do anything like that, is when you write a book, like I could write a book in like a week or two and then put it out. You know, do like a quick proofread on it. People who've read my work are like, you don't proofread shit, motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying. Do a quick proofread and put it out. And so then like that crazy idea I had, it is out and I could talk about it now if I need to. Doing it like this, it's like I have a crazy idea and it might be an idea that I don't even get to put into motion for like 3 years. That like I'm gonna go crazy, guys. I might lose my fucking mind. But hell, if I was gonna lose my mind anywhere, I would rather lose it in Black Star than in I don't know, any other place I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Whew. My God, I'm so excited. So anyway, yeah, just have my coffee. I'm going to be on here for a few more minutes, and then I have to start like adulting and then get back to work. Do you guys have any questions? Is there anything you guys want to talk about? So, what do you want to talk about? Is that how it goes? I kind of don't watch anymore. I just kind of hear things. I hope you're doing good, Nikki. We all share that sentiment. I'll even tell Chris. Chris, I hope you're doing good too. I have to remember tomorrow is a very big day for the Black Star casting. I can't remember how many people we have, but there's somebody every half hour between 9:30 and 7. 9:30 in the morning and 7 at night. And but tomorrow is also the last day to submit paintings for that noir show that I'm going to put some of the black sand paintings in. So I have to do that tomorrow. I cannot forget. Because I already spaced on I missed a couple deadlines because I wasn't paying attention to what the date was. So I missed some deadlines on some things that I really, really wanted to do. You like my mug or you like my mug? Which mug do you like? what does it say? It says, it all depends on your mind. Every day is a new day. And then for some reason, there's a pencil sharpener and scissors and some paper clips or some shit. I don't know. Where did I get that? It wasn't at Daiso. Where did I get that? Like Dollar Tree or something. I don't remember. Black Star, you mentioned being open to location scouting. Are there any scenes that are especially malleable where you could just film anywhere at all? Both mugs equally. Oh, Nikki, you know how to charm somebody. Let's see. Yeah, probably the most like open I am to some of the things are the exteriors, because Black Star is kind of like a rural place, and there is like mountains. There is, but when you're in California, you'll have mountains, and then your mountains run into a desert. So I could technically shoot the exteriors out here in the desert, right there in the mountains, or even like probably just because of like actors and crew. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the 30 mile zone, the TMZ, like what that actually comes from is as long as you shoot within 30 miles of Hollywood, you don't have to pay actors and crew extra. If you shoot outside of the TMZ, you have to pay. And again, this is like union stuff, but it also is just like what you do. It's just like courtesy kind of thing. If you make anyone travel outside of that area, you have to pay like gas and like a per diem and like food budget and shit like that. So if we're going to do that, where they shot a lot of the stuff in Sons of Anarchy, that's like kind of in like Sunland, Sun Valley, like around Flint Ridge and La Cañada and that area, which is like honestly like probably like 10 minutes from Hollywood. It's just like at the foothills of the hills that you like, you have to go into the valley and then go right past the valley. So it's on the other side of the five. But that is very close to Hollywood. So probably we are going to shoot a lot of the exteriors around there. Even though it would be cool to actually go to the actual Black Star Canyon and shoot some of the exteriors there. That would actually be a lot of fun to do. But I mean, all of it looks the same. Not to like be shitty, but like whether it's the foothills on your way up to Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead and shit like that, or where they shot Sons of Anarchy, or all the way in Orange County where Black Star Canyon is, like all of those places look very similar. Shooting it out here, like in like Landers or Yucca Valley or Morongo or Joshua Tree or 29 Palms, that will have a little bit different look just because of the vegetation, but the look itself would even be the same. But like instead of having like what do you call it, like pine trees and more normal like tree shit and stuff, you have like Joshua trees and yuccas and choyas and stuff like that. So there might be little differences like that, but yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Oh, and the houses. the only thing about the houses that's going to be weird is that like whatever house we use for like the Kensington house, like we're going to have to use that house a lot over the next 5 years or whatever. So like the locations we pick have to be like, I'm not as crazy about like what they look like as much as I need this to be something that we could always come back to, kind of thing. Or get to a point where there's enough budget to where we could build those sets and build those rooms. But even the police station, the studio soundstage place that we're going to shoot, like the police station and the hospital and the morgue and the main street and all that stuff, I don't love, like, their police station looks very much like any other like crime show, like CSI or whatever. And I want to get a bunch of like wood paneling and try to like warm up all those places. So we're going to see if we could make that happen. Because the offices themselves are great. Like the police station setup is amazing. But I just hate the walls. It looks so cold, and I want this show to feel like a warm hug in front of a fire on a snowy night. I just want it to feel good. Hang on a second, guys. 2 secs. All right, and here we are. La 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 la. What time we got? Okay. I have a couple minutes. I have to flip the laundry because I am a very, I don't know. I was going to say something clever, and then I just realized that I have nothing. So that's not good. But yeah, I have to do some laundry. I'm going to run the dishwasher in a little bit here and still do this stuff. Look at how domestic I am. I am amazing. I wanted to do a bunch of, like, because this week has been so, like, me going every day, all day, like, little things that I wanted to do around the house I haven't been able to do. And I was really looking forward to today being the day that I do some stuff. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys. I've been watching Coronation Street again. It has been a very long time. But I noticed on Tubi that they have Coronation Street starting from 2010. And I did not see that bit of Coronation Street. I didn't start watching it, I don't think, until either 2013 or 2014. So there's all these things that I didn't get to see, like the trolley crash on Christmas, and then I think there was an explosion. But I'm really bummed out because there's a bunch of stuff that I would have loved to see from before that, even because I watched a bunch of stuff from the 60s and 80s, and I think I even got into the 90s, but I never watched like early 2000s. So I missed a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh man. So like Peter in an alcoholic daze lighting his apartment on fire, I missed that. I missed David running over Graham. The first episode was right after the accident, so I was like, fuck. I missed John kidnapping Rosie. I didn't get to see any of that. What the fuck is going on over there? I don't know. So anyway, I missed all that shit. So for those of you across the pond, um, you know, I'm watching pretty heavily right now. I got to see David's epilepsy. I got to see the opening of the joinery or whatever the hell Nick called his stupid thing. And I saw Nick hook up with Leanne the same night that Carla kissed Peter. I got to see Jack Duckworth die. And that was seriously one of the most beautiful death scenes I've ever seen. It was amazing. Chef's kiss, guys. That was nice. I got to see. Did you see the Sarah Lou teen pregnancy? That's really the cornerstone of Korra for me. No, because I don't know who Sarah Lou is yet. So that might be a bit later. We're on EastEnders, dude. No. I am not an EastEnders person. I am going to lose my effing mind here. Carla is gay now? Spoiler alert. Hey guys, if you talk to Nikki, she's going to ruin stuff. Well, hopefully she's with Michelle. That would be beautiful for all sorts of horrible fantasies. But unless they bring Kylie back. Kylie was my heartthrob. I have a signed picture of her. I loved Kylie. Oh, man. Me and my chavs. I love it. Anyway, Sarah Lou is David's sister. Dude, I don't even think I ever saw David's sister. Sarah Lou. I just hate Gail so much. It's something to look forward to. Done. Sign me up. Sarah Lou. I don't even remember that. But yeah, Rosa just hooked up with Jason, so that was something. And then Ashley and his partner, I think, are breaking up because she wants to move to France. So much is going on the street. Oh my gosh. I just can't wait for the big, crazy Christmas catastrophes. That's what I'm here for. Because I think Nick's restaurant's going to burn down eventually. I think I remember that. And then he has some brain trauma that happens too eventually. And Roy still has his wife. So that big, horrible thing hasn't happened yet. But I love Steve, and I hear Steve left the show once the show got weird. Man, when they killed Kylie, I stopped watching. That was when I'm like, no, fuck you guys, I'm done. But anyway. But it's fun watching an ongoing thing. I love my serialized melodramas. I would watch Days of Our Lives, but on the thing I have, it doesn't go back far enough. I would love to go back to the 80s. Although I hear Stefano's coming back. So maybe I'll try to watch it. Oh man, that would be great. That would be so great. I just don't know any of the characters on Days. Like the thing about Korra that's so great is that you start on Korra in the 60s and you're on that show until you're dead in real life. So people stick around for a long time. I like that. American soaps, not so much anymore. You have your mainstays, but most of the people are a revolving door. Anyway, okay, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane. We talked about a lot of ridiculous things, but I have some casting to do and I have laundry to flip. So type hard, watch some stuff, join the crew down below. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff here soon, and I can't wait to give you more information on things. Okay? So hugs and kisses, everybody. I will see you soon.